Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on today. As above, so below, we're talking about Mercurial energy. That is Mercury energy. We want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so very much for your love, your support. We also want to say hello and salutations to my Madrina and to my Padrino and my Oba. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that are part of this thing I call Universal Law and to my platform. As you guys are being notified that I am live, my name is Chief Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. To my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, and Palo, whether you're a mystic or Adje, whether you're a conjurer, whether you're a mystic, whether you are an individual that deals with Kabbalah, whether you deal with conjure, whether you do hoodoo or voodoo, Apostle Ely, this is the platform, especially if you're in the church and you want to practice the ATRs. My platform are for these individuals that will be able to walk freely in their beliefs and their traditions and understanding we build on precept after precept. And I want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. And once again, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support to each and every one of you guys. Sharing my videos, commenting up under these videos. And hopefully that you are taking this for what it is. One of the things that I tell people all the time, I am a Sagittarius. My moon is Aries and my rising sign is Pisces. Energy is not destroyed. Transmuted, but not destroyed. What's up there, Tree Rhonda? Aries in the house. What's up there? What's up, Mama Susan? Gemini. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for being with us. I want to say to some of you guys that have been following me, this is our Bible study night where I do a lot of teaching. Is that my Karen O'Brien Gemini in the house? I give this information out, giving the opportunity because I consider a lot of times, Minister Mar used to tell me that people were not raised up the way that I was raised up. So I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. They just don't know. So I try to educate. I try to teach. I try to explain. But at some juncture of this journey, you got to learn and reap behind the ignorance you dealing with. What's up there, Kiara Cloud, my baby Pisces in the house? So I say to each and every one of you guys, take my lessons that I share, the information that I give, the wisdom that I share. So your opportunities of growing and development are necessary. What's up there, my Boaz? Much love, Chief Apostle. Yes, yes. Then I got my cousin Taurus in the house, Latadra. How you doing? I want to say much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for those beautiful comments that you guys have been posting, and I have thank God for the opportunity to share this, even in my journey in such a time that I have been going through with the departing of Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. So I just really want to say, guys, thank you so much for that continuous and true and honest support. Because I do realize that a lot of other people on social media do not get the benefits that I get. A lot of things are lip service, a lot of things for clout chasing. And so a lot of you guys are very authentic with your love and your support towards me. And I want to say thank you so very, very much. What's up there, Lydia? All right, Madifun Oshun. Much blessings to you as well. And unveiling and come through now. How you doing, my Pisces? Yes. She said, blessing my Chief Apostle. I know that's right, baby. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarius, so I don't care how grieving I'm going to eat that up. It's tasty. It's tasty to my soul. I want to say to you guys, universal laws are applicable to each and every one of you guys. And when I say doesn't matter the tradition, because all of the tradition have to be based off universal laws. And so no matter what type of verbiage we use, no matter what type of technology we use, no matter what type of spirits or pantheons or energies we operate with, we all have to go through those processes and to be able to manifest. So the reason why I say that is because I want anybody that comes in to be able to get some of this knowledge and make your reality more suitable and understand not to demonize, especially my Christian buddies. Stop demonizing the ATRs out of ignorance because of colonialism, okay? What's up there, Keish, my baby Scorpio? What's up, Far East? All right, land of Ochosi. This time I got my drink with me. But I say this because a part of my teaching is giving you the benefit of doubt you don't know better. But eventually you're going to convince me that you know better. You're just going to do what you want to do. And so therefore then I'm going to go farther at that point. Now, I want to say this. First of all, to all of my Christian buddies, these are the cards that I read from These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. And I want to say to also hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. This is Bible study night. Y'all know I said if you ain't happy, hump till you get there. That's right. That's how I do it. Now, I want to share this with you guys, especially if you want to grow and to develop in the ATRs. And if you are stagnated, this is also going to help you, okay? This is going to help you understand how to get promoted in ATRs, though it doesn't matter where it is, and what spiritual people are looking for, okay? No matter who they are, we all have certain reservations because of situations and circumstances. What's up there, my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Yes, Bible study night, Shamari from Chi-Town, Chief Apostle in the house. There go my Darius Pisces. Great day, Chief Apostle. All right, we getting the hang of this thing. Sometimes y'all got to remind me. I'm so used to calling myself Apostle either. Chief. Okay, now, what I'm going to say first of all. Now, to all of you that were not raised, and you may be raised with wolves or cattle, or you've been raised in a barn, I'm going to give you some wisdom. Some of you may be glad that Mr. Mario is departed. Let me explain what Mr. Mario was. Mr. Mario was the subtle one. Mr. Mario was the type of individual that cared about your feelings. Mr. Mario was the one that kept a lot of y'all from getting y'all ass whooped. Okay? I don't have Mr. Mario to vent to. So, when you see mom and daddy in a certain mood, you move accordingly. So don't get an unfortunate ass whooping fooling with me in my healing process. Okay? Because I'm not all the way there. I'm getting there, but I'm not all the way there. So I want you, I don't care if you in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, when a man or woman is hurt, going through something, up under pressure, that is not the time to come with the foolishness. Now, I didn't say everybody come with the foolishness, but there are some of y'all not recognizing that I don't have Minister Mario no more. Okay? He not here naturally to answer your emails. They ain't here to talk to some of y'all, especially in the church. Y'all know that Minister Mario is the one that come and talk to a lot of y'all. And so therefore, when I'm hot, he the one be dealing. Now, you don't have that no more. Some of y'all think y'all glad he gone, but you finna find out that I've been telling you I'm a Sagittarius with my moon in Aries and rising sign Pisces. Now, okay? So, I am doing you a favor by reminding you that Mr. Mario departed almost 3 Wednesdays ago. Okay? He's not here no more. Don't come with the foolishness. I ain't in the mood. Okay? Don't mean I'm going to be unnecessarily nasty. I'm just trying to tell you because some of y'all know how y'all is and y'all think I understand. I don't have that understanding. Mr. Mario had that understanding. The church administrator is gone, okay? So now that we got that out the way, the subject we're going to talk about in Bible study, because I want to train people to have some spiritual etiquette. I want to train people to have some spiritual common sense. I want to train people that no matter what your practice is how to conduct yourself and what is a part of your responsibility if you decide to get initiated, if you decide to be a part of a coven or elay or a church or a business cycle. It don't matter what it is. I want to talk about something that is important, and this is why a lot of you guys falter, even though you may have talent, even though you may have a gift, maybe you have certain things going for yourself. But I'm going to tell y'all something that spiritual people are looking for, especially when they got something going for themselves or they have built something. These are the things that I'm going to teach tonight that I hope that you take this, and this even when you're in a relationship, a personal relationship, or whether you're in a financial relationship or a spiritual relationship, it still applies, okay? My subject tonight is I am not the door. All right? We're going to first be coming from Mark, the 3rd chapter. I'm going to break this down so there's no misunderstanding, okay? And I'm going to show you on my channel, I do real magic. I be trying to get people to make wise decisions so they can stop doing protection work so much because you don't know how to conduct yourself when it comes to energy, frequency, and vibration, okay? Here we go. Mark, the 3rd chapter, verse 27. Simply says, okay, how slow you is, you can understand this. It said, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his good, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. Now, Pastor Ely, what are you talking about? I'm not into Christianity. I'm in metaphysics. I am all is mine. I'm in Kabbalah. Listen, Linda, listen. What I mean by I am not the door. When you have a house, whether it's a church house, whether it's an Elay, whether it's a coven, where you, the strong man, whether that is a male or female, a couple or whatever, your job and your only job as a part of that cycle, a part of that house, is to make sure that you're not the door that will allow the enemy to come in and bind anything and spoil anything. A lot of times in relationships, no matter if it's a spiritual relationship, doesn't matter if it's a relationship with family, doesn't matter if it's a business relationship, a lot of the troubles that come through magic and sorcery has a lot to do with who's standing guard at the door. I'm going to say it again. A lot of the problems that people get in their house come through somebody failing to guard the door. Somebody not recognizing that it's not just the strong man's job to keep the enemy out the house, but it's anybody that's attached to that house. Now, one thing I try to do is not to be the door for the enemy to come through me to cause you problems. Now, some people don't care enough about nothing in their life, and they don't care that they're being utilized, allowing the enemy to either come in to bind or restrict, or to even cause some type of damage or spoiling to anything that the strong man or the strong woman has built. If you care enough about your Elay, your Tata, your Mambo, your Hugon, your parents, your business, then you should, sir and ma'am, no matter what your religious belief, no matter what your traditional operation, no matter whether you in the beginning or at an intermediate or advanced, your main job should be, and be proud to be, not to be the door by which the enemy could come in and do any damage, no less than trying to bind or restrict your elder, your leader, your Tata, your Boko, your Mambo, your chief apostle. It don't matter. I don't care how strong a man or woman is. The problem is not how strong they are. It's about who that is attached to their house and who is willing to become the door while the enemy can come in. We're going to talk about it on today. The door symbology is a portal, the channel, the pathway into the elder's house, into the master's house, into your parents' house, into your Elay's house. You don't want to be the door. You don't want to be the portal. You don't want to be the channel by which somebody is entering into the house of your supposed pastor, your supposed madrina, your supposed tata, your supposed whatever. If you as a grown man or woman do not see the urgency or responsibility, what's up there, my Scorpio T Carter in the house? When a lot of times people, let me say it like this, because I'm going to say this in a way that I hope that people understand. In these spiritual houses, in these spiritual pathways, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of jealousy and envy. And some of you guys that are trying to connect, let me explain something to you. Minister Mario has minimized and has, since I've known him, minimized any entry where someone can hurt me or injure the process of what Apostolic was doing, because he understood that even though he was not Batman, he knew where the Batcave was. See, some of y'all want to get close to your elders, your tatas, your mambos, and hugon, but you don't want to take the responsibility that you at that point become a doorway, a pathway into their house. And that you need to consider that everybody don't have it for your house. Everybody ain't got it for your leader. Everybody ain't got it for your tata, your mambo, your parents. A lot of time, it's not that the enemy came in the house. The enemy came through the house through a door by somebody that's a part of that house. I want to talk to you. I'm not throwing off on nobody. I want you to grow the hell up. I have to be more on alert now than I was when Minister Mario was here. I don't have nobody watching out for my back like that. I don't have members that consider that they are a doorway into my house. The closer you get to your leader, the more of a portal, the more of a pathway, the more of a channel you become for other spirits, for other people with what can I say? Person don't have to hate you to want to see you not succeed, because especially if you're in the same line of business and they feel threatened by you, they don't want to see you succeed, or they may see an opportunity to pick off fruit from your tree, whether that's a member, whether that's a godchild, that's what people do. And guess what? That's life. But I am saying to you, sir and ma'am, you do not want to be the door by which that person operates, that person channels, that person gets information. Because let me tell you something. When people don't have to be in your house to be able to talk about what's going on in your house, when they got a doorway into your house. I'm going to drink to that. I'm going to use the example, T. Carter gave me a ride one day in her car. We were going out to eat after church. I became a doorway. Once she allowed me to get in her car, I became a doorway for somebody, because however and whatever was going on in her car, then I could talk on it. I don't make the payments. I don't do the insurance. I didn't clean it. I didn't did nothing. But because she allowed me entry, I'm going to say it again. Because she gave me a ride. See, you don't have, the moment I was able to sit down in her passenger seat, I became a doorway into her car. So therefore, I could talk about what I saw. Some of you guys don't realize that. I was explaining to Mother Susan like this. I don't need to know where the nest egg, where the roach is at. All I need is one roach. All I need to do is poison one roach. Because that roach is going to go back to the net. The roach know where the nest egg is. I don't need to know where the nest is. See, when somebody trying to get to your leader, trying to get to your mama, trying to get to your cousin, a lot of drug busts came not by the drug dealer, but by the woman or the man they were involved with. A lot of people done got messed up not by themselves, but by the people that was attached to them. See, a lot of things I did not do out here because I was concerned, because Minister Mario was so close to me, I didn't want nobody attacking him unnecessarily. But Mr. Mario gone, so I don't have to fly stealth no more. I can spread my wings as far as I want to spread them now. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to grown people. I want y'all to understand. I don't care when somebody allows you to come into their personal space. You are now, as a grown man or woman, responsible. Huh? Even as a side piece, you're still a doorway. Huh? Even as a now and then, you still a doorway. Even as somebody that had the opportunity to drop by one time, you still become a doorway. You understand? We got to understand that the enemy cannot restrict, the enemy cannot spoil, if the enemy cannot get into the house. But what happens is, because you want some beads so bad, you want some attention so bad, you want to be acknowledged so bad, because it's the little foxes, y'all. Hear Apostle Ely real good. It's the little foxes that destroy the vine. It's the level of immaturity. It's the want to be seen. It's the want the attention. That you can become a doorway to hinder the progress. And I know that ain't what you're trying to do. So let me bring you to the enlightenment. Once you get close to me, you become a doorway. Guard that door. Guard that portal. Once I allow you to talk to me or get certain access to me, you become a doorway. I want to know that you are responsible to guard that particular doorway, that particular access point that you have with me. So the enemy cannot come in and hinder. The enemy cannot stagnate. The enemy cannot slow down or bind. Or spoil, means to damage or ruin anything. I want to talk to y'all. Because some of y'all, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. That you don't know no better. Even though your ass grown. Even though you done had more than one occasion to wake up. The reason why certain people are taking their time with you, because they're trying to see what type of person you are and how much access. It was easier to deal with Mr. Mario because he ain't fool with a lot of people. What's up, late in the house? Chief Apostle, you know. Some of y'all got too many friends that could become enemies. I'm going to drink to that. Some of y'all got too many acquaintances that ain't even friends, but they got too much assets. And therefore, you think it's cool that they have access to certain leaders. And that's just not cool. It ain't cool. I have to minimize in order to stay clean, to stay purified, to stay protected, to do what God has called me to do. I can't have all these different people having access because you're so busy trying to get somewhere with the spiritual community. So-called friends. I go along with that. T Carter, Scorpio, huh? Let me tell y'all something. The growner you get, the more this gonna make sense. You cannot bind or spoil his goods, because I will not be the door. People are trying to get in the house. Will you be the door of entry? People trying to find out how Apostle Ely do what he do. Some of y'all come around me and you say, oh, Apostle, let me explain something. They want to know what I am doing, what allows me to be able to do the things that I do the way that I do them. And it's the moment they hear me call out your name, the moment they see you around me, all of a sudden you become important. Let's have some common sense. Why is somebody showing up to your spiritual door? She said, I'm trying to hear. That's why I'm waiting on them class. I know that's right, baby. Huh? I am giving you some wisdom. When people start showing on your door, sometimes, sir and ma'am, it ain't about you. It's who you connected to, who you have access to, or a perceived access to. I'm going to say that thing again. Sometimes people start talking to you because you have a perceived access to somebody who they're really trying to get to. You have a perceived information. They feel like you're close and you have certain information. And so people will befriend you. People will open opportunities for you just to see if you know or can give them certain insight. So they can try to figure out this individual. Let me say it to you like this. I'm going to say it a little slower. I can talk to you for 4 days, 24 hours in that day, and talk to you till my mouth run dry and never tell you enough to do nothing with nobody, not including me, because I'm not a door. I'm not going to be a door for you for my clients. I'm not going to be a door for you for my family. I'm not going to be a door for you for my children. I'm not going to be a door for you for my padrino, my madrina. I don't care how, let me tell y'all something. I don't care how upset or if I end to disagree. I'm never giving somebody access to the people that help me. Even whether we are on good terms or bad terms. Me and my mom hadn't spoke in years. Not days, not months, in years. And I still ain't gave you. If I'm not going to give you access to my natural mother, my natural father, my natural brother, my natural sister, I'm damn sure not going to give you no access to my spiritual. You understand? I want to talk to y'all. Because some of y'all don't understand. You have a responsibility. When people are trusting you, you have a responsibility to guard that door. No. I don't care if you do hoodoo. I don't care if you don't do hoodoo. I don't care if you do voodoo. I don't care if you don't do. If people give you access to information, they give you access to certain circumstance or situation, to their families or to their loved ones, or to guard that door. Nobody should be able to throw certain things up in certain people's face because you're supposed to be guarding the door. That's grown folks-ish right here, there. I know. Come on here. Think about this. I don't care what your prayer life is like. I don't care how many affirmations you know. I don't care what kind of hoodoo you do. I don't care how many root work you do. I don't care what kind of voodoo, veves, and pungos. It don't matter, sir and ma'am. At the end of the day, every leader on every level wants a level of comfort. What's up there, my sister Calvina in the house? Every leader wants a certain level of comfort that everybody does not have access, that they did not give permission to. And certain people get access to certain things and certain outcomes. I remember I was having church in my house and my bathroom was broken. And a preacher that was not even has never been to my service, had never been to my house, was up preaching about my bathroom wasn't working. Which let me know that somebody in my house, because he had never been to my house. See, when people talking, y'all, and you know they ain't been in your house, and people saying certain things, the Spirit didn't reveal that to them. I don't care how much everybody think. What benefits the Spirit to tell you that I need a plumber? You mean God that busy and that knows that he wants you to know that I need a plumber? But the reason why, because sometimes information come back to the king or the queen, so they'll know how to start downsizing. Your responsibility is not to be the door. If you're going to be somebody's business partner, you're going to be somebody's friend, spiritual godchild, elder, you should not be the door where the enemy could come in and bring any ruin, any type of damage. Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something. I've been at this a long time. And one thing I don't tell grown people is what to do. The beautiful thing about being a Sagittarius, I respect freedom. My freedom and the freedom of. And another thing about me, I don't believe I own people. There are people out here, whether they in E5 Voodoo, Santeria Christian, they believe they own folks. And so they operate that way. And that's to them. Me personally, I don't believe that. Huh? But when you in my house, respect my house. Guard my house. Huh? Don't be discussing things that go in my house. Huh? What's up, Monique 444? My cancer in the house. All you doing is letting me know to continue to deny access. Huh? See, some of y'all ain't got none but basic access to people's life. It's a high and a buy. You want more access to your leaders or people that are in certain levels, then you got to learn how to guard the door. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how I was able to be a successful hoe. Let me break it down to you. My mom's a Virgo. So let me tell you like this. I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. Take this for some wisdom. My mom told me this at a very young age. It's called don't kiss and tell. She told me that women do not like men that talk their business. I'm going to say that again. Women do not like men that talk their business. Their personal, sexual business. When your mouth is closed, you get the trimmings. The things, a lot of y'all will never get certain access, certain pleasures, certain opportunity because you don't understand that nobody wants you to be out here running your mouth and giving them, whether it is pertinent information or just frivolous information. They don't want you talking their business. Because if I want them to know, yeah. Because there's certain people want, let me tell y'all something. When you're in certain levels, people want something to talk about or have something to say about you so bad that they would talk about the most silliest things that is not pertinent to anything. But the idea to let you know. I'm just trying to give y'all some wisdom. That's why some of y'all will never get certain access because you don't know why it's important to guard the door. Huh? The higher you go up, you so busy, you want everybody to know you so spiritual till you done told them your divine name. You want them to know that you are so connected to God till you done told them God's divine name. You're so immature. You're so wanting to be whatever that you don't understand it is your responsibility. Wherever you are in that house, at Elay, that's Coven, it's your responsibility to guard that door so the enemy, whether they decide to strike today or 50 years from now, that they don't have you as a channel, as a portal, as a pathway into the house. Some people not going to operate or execute immediately on the information you give them. Some of them going to plot. They're going to stand back and be quiet. It might be a couple of months down the road because they're trying to verify if the information you gave them valid. Because some people understand that if you come in Chief Apostle Eli house, you better be ready. This going to be your first and last attempt. But they ain't got no business in the house. They should know that my curtain is blue, especially if they ain't been there. They should know if I got one toilet or two. They should know if I got sodas, vodka, or gin. They should know if I have sex in the house, they ain't got no business knowing nothing. They should know if I got 2 teeth or all I got teeth out. They should know if I'm missing a tooth. They should know nothing because they ain't in the house. The information that is spoken is for the house, not the outsider. And that's where a lot of y'all going wrong. I'm telling y'all, a dog that bring a bone will kill a bone. You're not doing yourself a favor. I'm going to say this again. I am ranked very high. They are going to tell me. They're going to do it. The king and queen going to always find out who talking. Ask my son. He's on here. I can know something for years and never tell you. I would treat you the same way. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all, especially females, and I said this before, y'all so accustomed to men being pussy hungry and so wanting to have sex so bad that they willing to spill their heart. I am not that guy. I am 50 years old. I done did what I wanted. I am not thirsty out here. I'm not parched out here. I'm not in that zone. I'm 50. I'm 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. I done did mine. Praise God. All of them are, I give you praise. Mighty El Shaddai, I give you praise. Hathor, I thank you. I promise you, I got it in. I've been doing it a long time. My mama thought I was an 18-year-old virgin. The lie she would tell it, she just didn't know she would lie. Like, who's she talking about? I need to talk to y'all. Huh? I'm a grown man. I'm grown. Grown. I need to talk to you. Understand that when it comes down to spirituality, people are going to take more of note. If you don't understand how to walk spiritually, if you don't understand, then get around. Understand, people looking for folks they can trust. I don't care if they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Palo. I don't care if they're in a business. Who don't want somebody that they can trust with personal information? They're not going to just divulge that to anyone. I don't ask anybody out here that's on, we're going to all give you something to see what you do with it. Y'all ain't never heard the saying, God don't fatten no frog for no snake. We all going to give you a little bit to see what you're going to do with it. I purposely say things to see if it's going to get back. I got that from my grandma. I got that from my mom. It works for them. Why it ain't going to work for me? Can I talk to you? Everybody that you deal with does not have your house, your elay, what's up there, Nicole Taurus in the house? We are here for spiritual business. That's it. I know that's right, Trey. Everybody does not have your house, your agenda, the goal, the mark of your house. Nobody's gonna get to my padrinos through me. I don't get that mad. I don't get that upset. I don't get that thirsty. I don't get that hungry. I strive because I understand. Because I'm in that position myself. Some of y'all don't understand that. Chief Apostle said he is well dehydrated. Get it right. I like the way you said that. Huh? See, that's why I tell my lives ain't for children. In life, whether you practice any of these ATRs, this is basic truth. Nobody's going to have you walking into certain spaces in their life and you're not understanding that other people have other agendas. And you need to consider that, sir. You need to consider that, ma'am. It doesn't matter what you're striving for. People looking for folks that they can trust. And the more they trust you, they're going to give you more access. The less they can trust you, the less access they're going to give to you. Now, you talk that one time, guess what? She not going to do that no more. He not going to do that no more. You go out there telling everybody that he or she giving you a couple dollars. After a while, you're going to see them couple dollars get cut off. They do a deal with you. You run your mouth. You get cut. Some of y'all don't know. I'm going to tell you what my grandma did. This old school teaching. My grandmother, what they would do, even though she'll bring the grands, bring them in her bedroom, right? Now she gonna give us all the same thing. Now this is me being looking back hindsight. This ain't me as a child knowing what's going on. I'm showing you the wisdom now what I learned when I was a kid. So she gonna give us all the same thing, right? But she gonna make us wipe our mouth. And she gonna know if you are talking at, because if you go back and tell the other one, because she done gave all y'all the same thing, then all y'all gonna know that y'all got the same thing. That means that y'all went back talking about your blessing. Some of y'all don't understand. When God go to feeding you, God go to blessing you, spirit, the ancestors go to move for, that ain't for everybody, huh? And sometimes spirit give you a little bit to see if you're going to tell the secret. He give you a secret recipe, a secret spell. He may give you a secret incantation. He may give you a way of doing something. And before you know, you want everybody to know that you know how to do a little something. So they know not to share no more mysteries with you. Some of y'all spiritual growth has been stunted because your mouth. It ain't your spiritual teacher. It's not your spiritual leader. It's the fact that the spirit is refusing to tell you any more info because you talk too damn much. Huh? You talk way too much. There's a time in the season. There are people that the spirit will tell you to share with. But some of y'all trying to impress too many people. Y'all trying to get other people to know. Your blessing is your your blessing is yours alone. I know that's right, Nicole. My ex-wife told me, she said, I never tell another woman how good you in the bed. That gonna make that heifer want to try it. I said, that's right, girl, because I'm gonna go tell it. That ain't your job to tell it, I'm gonna tell it. But I get the understanding of what she was saying. She said she's gonna lie about it. That's wisdom. I ain't telling nobody to go and lie. I'm just trying to tell you have some wisdom. Understanding when you go to talking about certain things, then you open the door. You become a channel, you become a pathway and a door. This for grown people. I ain't telling you what to do. Do how you want to do. But understand that when people start cutting your assets off, don't call it the devil. Don't call it the enemy. Don't call it they being funny. Understand that they have realized that you are giving too much assets to people that they don't trust. They have not. See, the people that you have connection with, they haven't been verified. Just because I be nice to nobody, some people, don't mean that I have verified that their level of trust, their ability to be trusted. See, I can't have everybody in and out my house because I have to do the process of elimination. I have to narrow down who done brought what in my house. I have to have a certain level of attachment to you before I allow you to have certain assets. Because after a while, somebody don't recognize that you have assets, and all of a sudden they're your friend. All of a sudden they know that you come by my church. All of a sudden they know that you work on my job. All of a sudden they know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just using myself as an example. All of a sudden now, they want to give you a ride to work. That hoe done seen you walk for 2 years. All of a sudden now that she knows that me and you talking, all of a sudden now she want to give you a ride and you ain't caught on. He done watch you go hungry for 4 months. Now all of a sudden we dating. All of a sudden he want to take you out to dinner. You ain't access, doorway, portal, pathway. It ain't about you. You grown enough to know. Everybody ain't trying to get next to me because I'm Chief Apostle Ely. Some people trying to get next to my spirits. Some people trying to get next to my knowledge. Some people trying to get next to my spirituality. Some people trying to get next to my ancestors. Some people trying to get next to the people I'm connected with. I got to have wisdom. All I'm trying to get you to do is understand. Everybody don't want you as a God child. They just want connection. Everybody don't want you as a Tata, a Mambo, a Hugon. Everybody don't want you as a lover. They just trying to get. Let me tell y'all something. There are women out there that slept with. I didn't say Bobby Brown was not getting sex before Whitney, but there most certainly were women that only slept with him because Whitney was his wife. Do you recognize that when some people are trying to get with you because of who you connected with, or you are just so arrogant and you're so into yourself that you think that everything trying to channel through you has to do with you? Be a wall, not a door. Come on, Nicole. You better come through Taurus, fix earth sign, and certainly not a window either. People that trust you should have the level of comfort that they don't have to worry about other people having information that they were not privy to. They got classified documents, classified information that they should not have access to because they are not in the house. This is why we say in the ATRs that you have to be initiated to get certain information. As much as I love Chloe, I cannot give her certain information until she get initiated by her father. It's just what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with that you bloodline. Ain't got nothing to do with that's your daddy, your mama, your sister, your cousin. If you ain't in this, then you don't have access to this. Doesn't mean that I cannot utilize that information for her benefit until she decides one day to get involved, if that's what she so choose. You don't have to be in the house to benefit from the house, but you certainly must be in the house to get the information of the house. I hope some of you guys that support Apostle Ely understand what you are embarking into and the mentality that I have. I don't believe in being a door for nobody, for my members, my family. No. I'm not going to be. I don't care how much we sex, you still not going. I'm not a door for you. I don't care how much we do business together. I'm not a door for you. I don't care how much we pray and touch and agree together. I don't care how many ceremonies we. I am not a doorway. I'm not going to be a doorway. I'm not access point. I'm not a pathway. I'm not a channel. I'm not a portal. I hope some of y'all that value certain people in your life understand the significance of being that to somebody. I hope that some of you guys understand that it is important to a lot of people that you respect the door that you are in their life. And when somebody comes to knocking, at the very least you should say, who's there? At the very least you should look through the peephole and watch as well as pray. At the very least you can do is come back in the house, say somebody at the door. Let the strong man answer the door. If you're not sure about who's on the other side of that door and what their intentions are, the best thing to do is to go get the owners of the house and let them handle it. Let the Tata answer the door. Let the Mambo answer the door. Let your guardian, let the chief apostle answer the door. Because if they mean right, they won't walk away from the door. Because anybody that want to know what's in this house got to come through the door. And you don't let nobody, that's how I was raised. You don't let nobody enter into the door. Have access into the door. You don't open the door and then call me. No, you call me before you open up the door. If you, sir, ma'am, are in any wavering about who and what the purpose is of the other individual or individuals on the other side of that door, please contact the man or the woman of the house. Let the angel of the house answer the door. Let the Orisha of the house answer that door. Let the Mpungo of the house answer that door. Let the Loa of the house answer that door. Let the guardian spirit, let the daemon of the house answer. Don't you? Since you say you don't know, you can't figure out their purpose, then that should be all the more reason why you shouldn't be opening up that door. I don't care who knocking. And matter of fact, you shouldn't be answering the door anyway. It ain't your house. Unless they sent you to answer the door. That was only for the purpose of finding out who's at the door. Not for you to open up no door. You don't have the privilege or the opportunity or the access or the permission to be opening up a door in somebody else's house. Now, you can take that however you want to. You can cash app at me if you want to. Because I know this is true. And I don't care whether you practice spirituality or you don't. This is good for the soul. Don't be the door. Don't be the door. Because I'm most certainly not. My name is Chief Apostle Ely. I'm here to do a spiritual working on this planet. And I'm going to say this again. Minister Mario is grown. He's in the spirit. He's with the ascended masters now. You didn't appreciate him when he was here? Him calling you? Trying to tell you what Chief Apostle means. Now you're going to hear from the lion's mouth. Yes, I'm doing readings tonight, Pisces. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all want me to do it? I'm burning incense. I'm conjuring. I'm doing root work. I'm doing a lot of things on the night. In honor of son of Ochosi, Medifun Ochosi. Yes, sir. Medifun Oya. I got healing incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat. I ain't giving that one out. Peace incense, love incense, road opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money incense, guardian angel incense, ancestor reversal, protection, stop gossip, and courtroom incense. Trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you. You can take it however. I ain't telling you how to run your house, but as for me and my house, A. Johnson said, hello, King, Chief Apostle. Them adjectives, I'm loving it. You know I'm a Sagittarius. I'm eating it up. Chomp, chomp, chomp. As they say, finger licking good. Child, let me tell y'all something. My saints was so nasty in my church, I couldn't even speak in tongue in front of them. They just watch how fast my tongue goes. I said, these heifers are nasty in this church. I got you, Bo. I got you. Got you. Let me write this down. Listen, I've been at this a long time. I'm just trying to help you. You can apply it in your life, and you can not care about how many doors that you have, that people have created in your life. The more people you have around you, every one of them persons represent a doorway. And if you ain't monitoring them and they don't have no respect for your house, they're going to be letting anything walk in your house. And after a while, you're going to find things being restricted. You're going to find things getting spoiled and broken. And they ain't going to be saying nothing because they don't respect your house. Yes, sir. Pisces. Appreciate much love. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, just trying to give you some wisdom, so when you get a part of certain things and certain things going on, then you have a better understanding of why certain things are important. It is what it be. I got my new card, Bo. Yes. All right. All right, let me drink to that. I felt that. Some of y'all like, oh, I didn't mean no harm. You too damn grown not to mean no harm. You don't realize that you are a doorway, especially a spiritual door or a pathway? Come on, we're too grown for that. Let's do better. Start being accountable for the people that you love and that you are a part of. If you don't ever become a priest or a priestess, you're still responsible. If you're a doorkeeper in the house of God, you're responsible. You can be an usher. You can be a bathroom, a cleaning lady. Always remember, it's always an inside job. Hear these words which... Yes, babe, I'm doing readings. Yes. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning both the Pisces. Both the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bringing to the light of my eyes concerning both the Pisces. Both the Pisces. Both the Pisces. Iando Rabba Shediosai. Both the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? Both the Pisces. All right. Okay, Keith, I got you. Pisces in the house. Write down my baby Scorpio. Keish Scorpio. Reading. All right, here we go. I try to tell y'all, and I ain't even got crowned yet, but I'm about to get crowned. Gotta get my stuff together. It says dumping. Your shadow comes on dumping depression. Anything that comes. It says, hey, Kuf Mem. It said, I have now been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, to rise after I have fallen, and to endure when the path seems unendurable. This card right here showing up for Pisces is talking about emotional strength, focusing on anything that strengthens you and that which is hindering or restricting your emotional flow. It needs to go. This card talking about through the things that you're going through, making sure that when you are getting emotionally drained by people, places, and things, that you are paying attention to. It's almost, I'm going to tell y'all this. Let me say it like this, especially the Pisces. I have a rising sign Pisces. Pisces have a tendency to ignore signs, signals. You know when we get to that point where the sensor come on the car and it say need fuel, need air and tire, Pisces will ignore that. When you're getting signals, this ain't working, that ain't right, do not ignore this car right here, because you don't want to get down where you're running out of gas. This car right here saying stay focused on your emotional energy, because that's where your strength is. Your emotional energy is your strength and your spirituality. Then your middle card talks about happiness. That is what's pertaining to what's going on right now. It says va he va. It says, I find the strength to restrain selfish longings. Through this name I ask for what my soul needs, not what my ego wants. I find deep appreciation for whatever life brings me. This brings me happiness in the deepest of sense. This is talking about Psalms 20. This is also talking about Psalm 27. But this has to do with that was me last week doing something. I know. Come on here. Want to do it? Energy don't lie. Then you got your outcome comes in water. That energy. Va mem bet. It said, with this name I purify. I don't know if some of you Facebook can see this, but he just my Boaz just wrote in there, this was my last week and doing some cleansing. His outcome card is talking about cleansing. It said, purify the waters of earth and awaken the force of healing and immortality, which is talking about youthfulness, not being drained, it's anti-aging, staying young, looking, not allowing your energy to be drained. That's your outcome card, which you already started that process anyway. But your outcome talking about cleansing, doing your healing and purification, getting rid of that energy. All right. And then I got my baby Scorpio. Let me see. Thank you, Chief Apostle Ely, for your guidance, and I appreciate. Bro, you know I appreciate you. I appreciate my Piscean energy coming to the rescue for a brother. That's what I'm talking about. Keish. All right, Keish, are you ready? Friend, it's honestly too hard to watch you now without you yelling to Mr. Are you clear? Oh, Lord, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, Madam Oshun. Yes. Yes. I had to go out to the cemetery. I was having a hard time earlier today. I felt a lot better, but I got to go. This is what he would not have it any other way. He's truly a Capricorn. He said, go out there and get that money, get it, get things to moving. Okay. And I love you. I think, don't take me there, Madam Oshun, but thank you so much. And you know, Sagittarius, much love to you. Woo. Now I got to drink. He has a lot to do with this message that I got today. You know, it's real. We all, especially if you're a leader, it matters about who is a doorway in your life. Here we go, baby. My Scorpio. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. Keish the Scorpio. Edidiosa. Rabandedioso. Eba sandedioko rabashe. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? Scorpio, Keish comes up. It's inspiring to see you in happy spirits after losing a brother. Just, I'm in a better, I'm going to say this. I'm going to read this for Keish. When you have served, Minister Mario served me, and I was able to serve him in return, in full circle of the number, in the Delagoon reading, with eight was the number. And so, the happiness is that I know I did right by him, and I'm doing right by his daughter, and I'm not allowing my selfishness of saying what I would prefer the reality to be, and thanking God for the will of God and for the 12 years that I have been graced and been blessed with, and to know that he left this earth crowned, left this earth in a better state than he came into this earth. I did my job, and so therefore I am happy for him, because I understand energy is not done. Do I have my moments, sir and ma'am? Absolutely. And going to continue to have my moments. As long as I don't, he was doing a lot of things for me that allowed me to stay safe. And so therefore I have to go back again to trust certain, try to figure out who can I trust at certain levels again. So that's where I'm at with this. My baby Scorpio. Your shadow card comes up. There go my sister in the house, Gemini. My biological sister. Revealing the concealed. Coming up for Scorpio in shadow. Wee. Yes, that's the Ashe. Mem Yud Ka. It said, I gather the ability to bring forth the powers of observation to see the truth. This is, Keish, this card right here in shadow is talking about being able to stand outside of yourself, which means they want you, instead of looking at who you are, you have to stand outside of yourself in the God part or the spiritual part of yourself and see yourself as an avatar. See yourself as your spirit utilizing your body, getting the bigger picture of your life. It said, and the courage to handle it. So this is a spirit. This particular energy in shadow has a lot to do with standing outside of self and getting the big picture. And then you got your middle card comes in farewell of arms. In middle, your present card, Mem Bet Hey. It said, just as the light of a bulb banishes darkness from a room, conflict on every scale between people arguing about parking spaces and between nations arguing about the oil field is brought to a peaceful end through the light of this name. This card talks about right now that certain conflicts or issues are going to be resolved in a peaceful manner. So at this point, that's a Psalm 23. And then your outcome card says speak the right words, not to get into your feelings so you can speak the right words, is your outcome card. It said Yud Yud Zayin. It said I silence my ego, push the mute button, and now I call upon the light to speak on my behalf on all occasions, so that my every word elevates my soul and all existence. Keish, this card has a lot to do with letting prayer and your spirituality handle your business, allowing your eguns, your ancestors, or your Psalm 91:11, the archangels. Somebody had me hot today. I let that person have it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this card is talking about conflict. Yes, sir. But this card right here is saying let the spirit handle it. And it's going to elevate you. But she said slippers. That's how we was kids. When we cuss, we say slippers. Oh, my God. I promise y'all, if Minister Mario was here, he would definitely have me doing continuous on my platform. And every day gets easier because of the love that many of you guys share and the support system that I have. I cannot lie. I have a very strong support system with my biological family, not only just with my spiritual family, but I have a very strong. And even though the differences that me and my mom have, she still is very present in my life. She be standing off at a distance watching. You know, she stay out of my business as much as she can because she is nosy herself. But I have a very strong spiritual family. A natural, I'm talking about my biological family is very spiritual. Now, I'm not the only gifted person in my family. I'm just a matriarch. But hey, it is what it is. But I do say to each and every one of you guys have been such a blessing. What you see today is a collection of many people pouring into me, praying for me, understanding, some of them understanding my level of pain, hurt, and just people being authentically there for me. And my sister talking me through things. So a lot of different hands, you know, being able to go and talk to him, looking back on having so many good memories. Like, we have a lot of good memories. Even in his last days, he was still going out to eat, talking trash. Come to find out from Mother Susan, he was out there driving while I was asleep. So Minister Mario was doing the most. He even in his sickness, he still was living. Even in his sickness, he still was enjoying life. I promise you, to the end, Minister Mario was doing him. So I say to many of you, I'm very thankful that, and I hope that many of you guys not only look at Minister Mario, understand how serious I take my relationships with people that are close to me, how dedicated I am to people. And no, I'm not a nice guy, but I am a type of person, because I don't want nobody to say, oh my God, he's such a great, and I'm not. No, Minister Mario earned that with me. That's why I'm not going to do that for everybody and anybody. Now, don't confuse my service to Minister Mario that's what I do. No. Praise is what I do. No, if you treat me right, you ride or die for me, I'm going to ride or die for you. I'm that type of person. But you don't roll with me like that, I give you what you give me. My mama didn't raise no fool. She a Virgo. No. Don't get that twist. Talking about, oh, he's such a good hearted. No. Mr. Mario put the work in. That's why I treat him like, you put the work in with me, I'm going to put the work in with you. I don't care if we don't never meet. If you ride with me, I'm going to ride with you. That's just what kind of fella I'm in. So I don't want nobody telling me, oh my God, he did all of that for me. Mr. Mario would have done the same thing for me. Son of Ochosi, Crown would have done that for Chief Apostle Ely. He would have done it. He would have rolled to the hymns. He would have done that. I don't have no doubt. So I don't want nobody talking about something, oh, because what you saw I did from Mr. Mario. No ma'am or no sir. If you roll with me, I'm going to ride. That's who I am. So I just reciprocated the energy, the frequency, and the vibration. Like my children said, if it had been any of your saints, I wouldn't have showed up. But for Minister Mario, I came from California. For Minister Mario, I came from Georgia. Okay, let's be. I don't want no confusion. Talking about you heard on the live, and you talking about texting me, emailing me, talking about you want some of this goodness. You ain't getting none. You ain't getting none. Just telling the truth. I almost said it again. Are we clear? Lord have mercy. Ooh, almost got me. Let me check. I don't want to. We done got off live. Somebody. Oh, I sent for a reading. All right. Make sure you guys send your monies in. And to each and every one of you guys, I want to say, I want to encourage you. Once again, it don't matter whether you into the ATRs or just everyday life. You are a door, you are a portal, and a pathway to the people you are connected to. Don't be the door where the enemy can come in and either restrict, which means bind, hinder or slow down, or spoil, means to ruin or damage anything in that house. Because let me tell y'all something about people. People will come and damage your house when they ain't put nothing in that house. The chair, I don't care how raggedy it is, I don't care how new it is, they didn't put it in there. You should protect what's in your house, in your elay, in your covenant, in your church, whatever you into and you a part of, in your Masonic order, Eastern Star, Divine, Golden Dawn, whatever societal that you're a part of, you adore, and you need to protect that. If you're going to be on my platform, you adore. Don't let nobody use you to come in and bring no foolishness. Okay? Because I ain't in the mood. All right. All right. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Much love. Don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all, take out a little time when these lives go off and comment under those videos. Shit, I'm telling you, it helps a lot of people that are outside looking in. Okay? Much love. Medafuno Chosi, Medafuno Oya, Medafuno Batala, Medafuno Ilegua. God bless each and every one of you guys. Medafuno Olofi and Olodamari. Oshun, my mother, and I ain't going to tell you the rest. All right. Much love. God bless.